everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in to yet another recipe. So today I will be showing you, it's one of my favorite meal prep recipes. This is my recipe. So I will be making a salmon with roasted potatoes and broccoli. Now this is one of my favorite recipes to eat when I am dieting or looking for a healthy yet tasty dish. So I'm actually really excited to share this with all of you. So before we get started, I will go over the ingredients that we will be using today. So for the marinade for the salmon, I already melted some butter. So there's about half a tablespoon of butter in there. We will be using 1 full lemon. We will be using some Dijon, some minced garlic, some dill. If you have it fresh, it's even better. Some pepper flakes and some parsley. Okay, so that will be what we'll be using for the salmon. Now for my little potatoes, so I cut them in half, so they kind of look like this when they're together. I cut them all in half. I will be using some olive oil on these, and I will also be adding some onion, garlic, and paprika, to it. And those I will be cooking in the good old air fryer, but the salmon I will be putting in the oven. So stay tuned. I'm gonna start off with the potatoes, have them cook while I marinate the salmon. So I will be right back and I'll show you exactly how we are with our mini potatoes. I'm gonna start off by drizzling some olive oil, about a total of 2 teaspoons worth. I'm gonna be adding some pepper, next I will be adding some garlic powder, again about 1 teaspoon's worth. Same amount for the onion powder. And then lastly, our paprika. Same amount, 1 teaspoon's worth. So what I'll be doing now is I'm gonna be mixing it all together. If you prefer to use gloves, you can do that as well. This food is for me, so I don't mind using my hands on it. All right, so now that this is all mixed together nicely, I'm gonna quickly wash my hands and then I'm going to add it to the air fryer. So this is what it looks like, all nice and seasoned. So I'm gonna turn on my air fryer to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna put it at 30 minutes, although I doubt I will need 30 minutes to cook this. So I'm gonna add the whole meat. You should preheat your air fryer. I personally like mine very crispy, so I might keep them in a little longer than the usual, but again, to each their own. If you prefer them less crispy, then you can take them out. So I'm guessing it'll take about 10 to 12 minutes to cook, but I'll definitely let you all know. So next step is the salmon, so stay tuned. While our potatoes are cooking, I'm going to show you all how I make my marinade for my salmon. So here I have some melted butter, which is approximately half a tablespoon worth of butter. I'm going to squeeze in a full lemon. I put my hand here just to catch all the seeds, because the last thing you want to do is crunch on a lemon seed. So again, try to squeeze out all the juices. Next step is I will be adding my minced garlic. I am a big fan of garlic, so I'm going to add a good amount. So I would say this is about 2 teaspoons worth. Next is my Dijon. I'm using a spoon here. I'm gonna put a generous amount, 1 teaspoon's worth, and I'm gonna mix all this together right now. flakes. Now, if you don't like spicy food, you could totally skip that step. I personally like spices. And now I'm gonna add a little bit of dill. Dill is a great seasoning to add to fish. And now I'm gonna mix it all together. So really what I'm creating right now is a nice little marinade. It smells so good. And what I will be doing next is I'm going to add it directly onto my fish. So I like to use one of these little brushes to do so. So I'm gonna be pretty much painting it on. I have 3 pieces here. I made just enough for all 3 pieces. And I'm just gonna make sure that I coat them all properly. And then I'm gonna pop them in the oven. My oven is set at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And this should take about 10 to 12 minutes to cook. And I'm going to finish them off on broil because I like the top of it crispy. But I will let you guys know exactly how long it takes. But I already preheated my oven right now, so it's ready to go. I'm just gonna make sure I get all of it on there. All right, so let me show you guys what that looks like. Voila. And now I will put it in the oven and I will come back in about 8 to 10 minutes to let you guys know how it's going. Welcome back. The potatoes are finished. The salmon is finished as well. I'm gonna take it out so I can show you guys. All right, so this is what it looks like when it's finished. So I did cook it for a total of 10 minutes and then I did about 2 to 3 minutes on broil just to get the top of it crispy. And my potatoes, actually, I cooked for a total of 20 minutes. And as I had mentioned before, I like them very crunchy, almost overcooked. So yeah, so this is what the end result looks like. They are so good. So as a final step for the potatoes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some dried parsley. So just a little bit, and then mix it all up. And then, sorry, I'm just gonna put this right here because it's hot. And then what I'll be doing is I will be making 3 separate containers and I will be eating these for my meal prep this week. So I'm going to be sectioning out, I steamed some broccolini. So the first thing I will be adding are my veggies. Okay, so veggies. I have 3 containers here. So I'm gonna fill all 3 containers with the veggies. So if you've never tried broccolini, it's really tasty. I actually prefer it over regular broccoli. It has a little bit more of a sweeter taste to it. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the broccolini. I'm gonna put this aside. And I'm actually gonna bring the camera down just a bit so you guys can see what I'm doing over here. Then I'm going to put my salmon. This over here. Use a spatula. Just pick up the piece and put it in the container. All right. Smells fantastic. Again, just pick up the piece and put it in the container. So far, this is what it looks like. And then I will be adding some potatoes into each one. So I'm just making it enough room to add some potatoes in there. And I won't be putting all of the potatoes, just a little bit. This is what it's gonna look like. And before I pop these in the fridge, I'm gonna let them fully cool down. Here we go. I will show you the final result. So what we made today is steamed broccolini, Atlantic organic salmon with my own little recipe on top, and some mini potatoes in the air fryer. So voila, I hope you all enjoy. Please do not forget to subscribe below, share, comment, like. I really appreciate all your feedback, and I will be zooming in on this so you guys can get an up close and personal view. And I hope you all try it, and I look forward to hearing back. I love comments on those of you that have tried my recipe and what you think. That always brings lots of happiness to my heart. So please don't forget to also subscribe to my Instagram. And please send me DMs. I'm a very nice person and I always reply. So thank you so much, and I wish you all a great day, and thank you so much for tuning to my channel again. See you all shortly.